is starting to push into the southeast. It's been bringing rain and storms to the Florida Panhandle, even some severe weather. Looks like a new severe thunderstorm warning popping up over near Panama City. But this is going to continue to move into our area, but weaken. So while we will have a chance for spotty storms today, rain coverage at about 30% for your afternoon. Quiet though to start your Monday with temperatures generally in the low to mid 70s. It's a mild and muggy start to the day. 76 in St. Pete, 73 in Tampa, upper 60s along the Nature Coast in Dade City, Brooksville, 71 right now in Frostproof. Here's a look at the dew points. Now, the comfy weather we had over the weekend, that's unfortunately a thing of the past, but the higher humidity is going to be very brief. We'll have another shot of fall air on the way this week, but with this moisture in place, that will allow that front to have at least enough to work with to promote the chance for a few isolated showers and thunderstorms. We'll stay dry through your lunch hour, and then notice after 3 o'clock for that afternoon and evening commute, a few isolated storms will be possible, and we'll mainly look along and east of I-75 for the showers and storms today. Here it is, Hurricane Melissa, a major Category 5, a monster of a storm moving very slowly to the west at 3 miles per hour, just over 100 miles south-southwest of Kingston. I'll have the latest forecast track for Melissa in just a bit, and we need to be a little higher today and tomorrow, and that'll give us the chance for at least a few spotty storms. But look at that big dip in humidity back half of the week, and when humidity drops, so could our temperatures. I'll have the latest on the coolest air of the season on the way. We'll also give you the latest information on Hurricane Melissa in a few minutes for Halloween. Okay, now we can continue on. Yes, you know. That's all right. That's how it goes sometimes. All right, let's take you through Futurecast, show you the rain and storms for the day today. Mostly quiet for the first half of the day. You'll notice a little increase in cloud cover as well, and that's just a sign of the humidity. By 4 o'clock, though, we'll watch for a few isolated storms to develop, mainly east of I-75. So we're looking places like Polk County, maybe far eastern Pasco County, also parts of Hardee and Highlands County. And then as we head past sunset, we'll start to dry out. That front will sink to our south, and we will have a mostly dry Tuesday. High temperatures today. Because of the timing of this front, we'll still have plenty of opportunity to warm. So high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, really similar to yesterday. Yesterday, we actually hit 91 degrees. It was pretty steamy. Your marine forecast definitely looking better than over the weekend. We had that small craft advisory all the way through last night. Now just a light chop on the bay. That southeast wind that'll shift southwest through the day, 5 to 10 knots, seas at about 2 to 3 feet. So you can get out on the water today. Just be careful if any of those storms start to develop this afternoon. We could have a few start to develop along the coast before pushing inland. Now Tuesday, as I mentioned, looking mostly dry. Wednesday's the day our next front moves in. That could bring us the chance for a few showers, mainly after sunset right now on Wednesday. The timing of this could change, so we'll keep you updated, but that coverage of rain only at about 20%. Behind that, this is where the coldest air of the season comes in, and that's pretty evident. Look at these numbers. We're talking potentially 40s along the Nature Coast Friday morning, 50s in the city of Tampa. Last time that Tampa was in the 50s was April 13th, so it's been a while. That was 59 degrees, so we might even beat that on Friday morning. Needless to say, Halloween shaping up really nice. It does look like, as all the kiddos are getting ready, putting on their costumes, we'll be near 70 degrees. It's going to be really nice, low humidity, a nice breeze. And then for trick-or-treating hour, we'll have clear skies, a nice chill in the air with temperatures in the 60s, maybe even dropping into the upper 50s for some of you if you stay out.
Found out Hurricane Melissa turned into a Cat 5.
That's right. Yeah, for those of you just waking up with us, here is the latest on Hurricane Melissa. 160-mile-per-hour winds. Yes, that means a major Category 5 hurricane, also slowing down, now only moving at 3 miles per hour. We'll have the latest forecast track in just a bit, but as Caitlin was talking about, devastating impacts to the island of Jamaica expected over the next 24 to 48 hours. Here at home, we have a weather system moving across the southeast, bringing storms to the Panhandle. We're quiet for now, but we will have the chance for a few isolated storms a little later today. Temperatures are in the upper 60s to low 70s. It is a mild and muggy start to the day. So as the kids are getting up and at it, as you are waking them up, getting them ready for another school day, although this week is always really exciting because it's the week of Halloween, and I feel like you guys have all the fun parties this week, right? You won't need the umbrella as you're headed to school this morning. Nice and dry again, mild and muggy, temperatures in the 70s. Warm this afternoon with temperatures in the mid 80s. We will have the chance for a few isolated storms a little later today between about 3 and 5 p.m. Most of the storm activity today will set up inland east of I-75. I'll time out the rain and storms hour by hour for you. The National Hurricane Center only moving at 3 miles per hour, and that's really been the overriding issue with this storm. It's not a fast mover. You never want to get hit with a major hurricane or any hurricane in general, but when they're slow movers, that just prolongs and exasperates the impact. So let's take you through the latest forecast track from the National Hurricane Center. Expected to make a landfall potentially near or just west of Kingston early tomorrow morning. Then it's going to move north, potentially making a second landfall in the eastern part of Cuba early Wednesday, then moving into the southeastern islands of the Bahamas, passing right to the west of Turks and Caicos as a Category 2 hurricane midweek before moving off into the open Atlantic, potentially with its sights set after that on Bermuda by Friday. This will be the third hurricane or so that Bermuda's had to look out for. They have really had a rough hurricane season, but of course, greatest impacts are going to be for parts of Cuba and naturally Jamaica, where catastrophic flooding is expected, and of course, really high storm surge as well. Here's a look at your temperature outlook. Here at home, we have some good news to talk about. Look at this. Slightly below average temperatures, not only for the next 6 to 10 days, but 8 to 14. We have all these cold fronts coming through that are going to give us some really pleasant weather, and we have some of that on the way later this week. Right now, satellite and radar nice and quiet for you. We have a weather system just to our north. That's going to move in today, bring us a very low-end chance for rain. Our next weather maker building out towards the Rockies right now, that's going to bring us the coldest air of the season back half of the week. Let's get you through today first. Back to work and school today. Won't need the umbrella, but a few isolated storms will be possible around 4 or 5 o'clock, mainly east of I-75, and any storms that do develop today could carry some heavy rain, and then we'll quiet down after sunset, leading to a mostly dry Tuesday. High temperatures today, mid to upper 80s. It's going to be another warm day. We hit 91 yesterday. Expected to be hot and humid again today. Much better marine forecast, though. Light chop on the bay. Southeast wind will shift southwest through the day. Seas 2 to 3 feet, so no small craft advisory any longer if you want to get out on the water today. Now again, mostly dry tomorrow, but then here comes that front that's all the way out to the west right now. That's going to move in Wednesday night, bringing us a low-end chance for rain around and after sunset. And behind that, watch temperatures drop, waking up in the low 60s by Wednesday and Thursday morning. Friday and Saturday, low to mid 50s for the first time since mid-April. It's going to be chilly for Halloween morning and Halloween night. In fact, here's a look at that Halloween forecast. We'll be in the 70s as kiddos are getting ready, 60s